Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome to the RC Retro channel. Well, it's fair to say I'm not really even sure where to begin this video because there's just so much to cover, but let's just get right into it. In this episode, we are looking at the Tamiya Zahhaks. That's right, plural, because there's more than one. I mean, it would only make sense because there are two boxes, and logic would dictate that two boxes means two Zahhaks. But spoiler alert, logic does not exist in this episode. But first, you're probably wondering the name Zahak. It's kind of different, and where does Tamiya get these names? So I googled it. Zahak is based on Persian mythology. It was a prince who was seduced by the devil and transformed into the Serpent King, which explains why you have these dragon-like serpents as the stickers on the Zahak. Okay, so now that you know that interesting fact, how did we get to this point of two boxes here? Well, my buddy Gareth got into collecting TRF buggies and spending a lot of money because the TRF buggies that he collected are the new in-box ones. And then on top of that, he's collecting all the aftermarket TRF blue bling bling parts, which costs a lot of money. And so I just can't see spending all of that money. I mean, I do spend a lot, but the TRF buggies are ridiculous. And then he showed me his Tamiya Zahhak new in box that he built, and I was like, hey, that's pretty cool. And he was like, hey, this is based on a TRF 201 buggy, just like the watered down version. So basically, the Tamiya Zahhak is based on the TRF 201 buggy, but without all the bells and whistles and at a more affordable price point. The Tamiya Zahhak has the same basic layout as the 201. It has a longitudinal battery position, double wishbone suspension, long span suspension front arms, rear mounted gearbox, ball differential, oil filled shocks, an aluminum front suspension mount, and comes completely ball raced. So what's the difference between a Tamiya Zahhak and a TRF 201? Well, spoiler alert, there's a 201 on its way to the channel as we speak, and when it gets here, we'll do an unboxing and we'll compare the Zahhak to a 201. But what I will tell you is the Tamiya Zahhak is based on the DN01 chassis and is a one-off. There are no other DN01s. It's by itself, totally solo. And for that reason, I found it very interesting and I think it's unique and rather special. And so I went down the rabbit hole of trying to find a Tamiya Zahhak until I found one on buggy that said it was used but in good condition, and that one is right here. So let's open up this box and see what we have. So when this arrived to my house, I opened it up already, just opened up the flaps, looked inside, and said, you know what, before I unpackage it, let me get it on camera. So, Buggy's always very good with packaging. I always pay the extra $10 for bubble wrap, and they wrap things a little over the top, but hey, it protects it on its way here, halfway around the world. And I have all this leftover bubble wrap, which is great in the event that I need to sell something. So I'm gonna take everything out because we do have a few things, and I'm gonna unbox this really quick because we have a whole nother box to get to. So let's see. Okay, so in the interest of time, off camera, I'm gonna open up everything, lay it out, and we'll go over everything. Okay, that is everything unwrapped, and it's a good thing I did that off camera because this literally took me about 10 to 15 minutes to unwrap everything. I mean, there was bubble wrap upon bubble wrap wrapped around everything with so much tape. There's so much garbage on the floor in front of my table over here. But here we have the Tamiya Zahhak, and this was not painted in white like the box art. They went with blue, and some of the stickers are in the right place and some of the stickers are not in the right place, but luckily I have been able to source a brand new set of stickers off of eBay to fix that. I actually do like the blue. You have the original wheels and tires, the pink ones right over here. They're a little dirty and used, but I was able to, on buggy at the same time of winning this auction, right after that, these popped up. So brand new hot pink front and rear wheels for the DN01. But all in all, as I expected, in great condition, a little used. We have some scuffing on the bottom, all the way from the motor plate in the rear throughout the chassis to the front bumper, and even a little scratches on the front and rear arms, but that's okay because this is going to be a runner. Okay, but yeah, this is a stock DN01 Tamiya Zahhak right here. So that's pretty cool and pretty neat. Got a whole bunch of stuff with it as well. TRF 201 high traction chassis right over here. So I mean, that's, you could swap the DN01 chassis for this. A whole bunch of other parts over here. Spare front bulkhead, TRF 201J parts. So with the carbon that you would find on the 201, we have DN01 R parts. This is your rear lower arms. The TRF 201F parts, the front suspension arms. I think these are very expensive to find online, but these were with this kit. And we got some, this is your pinion. Then we have a couple, this is a spur gear 48 pitch for the TRF 201. So is a Zahak also 48 pitch? I'll have to do a little research and find out. And then we got a little body clips, and you got a couple other little parts here, washers, but all in all, pretty cool. It came with the original box. I have the manual in here. Let me grab that and pull this out. Cool. All right, great. So I'm gonna clean this all off, put it off to the side, and then we're gonna get the other box up here to take a look at what we have. Okay, so all cleaned up. I put everything away for the most part. Put the used wheels and tires on here. Oversight on my part, there was actually the original wing in the box, didn't see it, but there was also a brand new TRF wing in there as well. This one looks a little beat up, but again, overall the car is in pretty good condition, and I'm really looking forward to getting this up and running very, very soon. Now, as far as this box, this was an eBay purchase. About a week after I purchased this on buggy, a new in-box Zahak showed up, and I really couldn't pass it up considering the price point on this was on par with what I paid for a used one on buggy. So I sent the seller an offer, because he had, you know, where you can give an offer, and you know, it was like, I don't know, $20, $25 less than what he was asking for. And he accepted it, and I was like, all right, cool. I'll have a new in-box, eventually built Shelf Queen, and a used runner. And then the box showed up about 4 days later, and I was looking at it, and I was like, this is a pretty big box for one kit. And then I picked it up. I was like, it's pretty heavy. It weighed less than the buggy box with all that other stuff in it. So I was like, what's going on? And I opened it up, and the first thing I saw was this letter. So let me read this to you guys, because this is friggin' awesome. R, you don't know me, but after you paid and eBay sent me the contact name of the buyer, I automatically knew who made the purchase. Like I said, you don't know me, but I have enjoyed watching your videos for the past few years and would like to make my contribution to you for the video content you provide. Inside you will find the unassembled kit you purchased. However, I had 2 kits, and the second kit is from me to you. Pretty darn nice. Although the first kit is perfect and hasn't been messed with, the second one is one I attempted to dye the wheels pink, but you can see how that turned out. Since I didn't like the color, I never really did anything else with the kit other than purchase the fluorescent yellow wheels, since I messed up the white ones. In addition, I threw in a couple of extra bodies to let your imagination run wild. Hope you enjoy and have fun. And that is from Eric Stevens, who is absolutely awesome. Thank you, Eric. That was so kind and generous of you. Wow. I opened this up at like 9 o'clock at night, and I had a grin across my face. When I came upstairs and read my wife that, she was like, that really made your day, didn't it? And I was like, absolutely. Didn't even make my day, made my week. As a matter of fact, made my month. This is awesome. All right. Anyways, so yes, take this out, and I'm going to tilt the box forward, and your eyes are not deceiving you, just like the letter from Eric said. There are 2 new in-box Tamiya Zahhak kits in here. So I'm gonna shut the camera off, take everything out of the box so I could show you everything. Thank you, Eric. And by the way, I tried searching for you on all the different Facebook RC groups. I actually emailed you through eBay with a lengthy thank you, and I haven't heard back from you. Please, there has to be a way where I can get in touch with you and speak with you rather than just, you know, having your address and mailing you back via letter. Please join the RC Retro Facebook group so we could chat. Message me, hit me up on Facebook. I did a search of your name on Facebook, and a whole bunch of Eric Stevens in the state that you live came up, so I'm really not sure who, but please hit me up. I'd like to talk to you. All right, let's unbox this. All right, this is everything. So Eric was kind enough to send me 2 Sand Viper bodies because these bodies also fit on the Tamiya TRF 201, but also can fit on the Tamiya Zahhak as well. So thank you again. I'm gonna put these down here. These are DN01 yellow wheels. So you have white ones, yellow ones, the cool pink ones. And this first kit right here, don't want that rolling off the table, is the one that he was talking about where he dyed the wheels, I guess trying to get that pink, because from what I understand, there were different kits in different areas of the world. I believe the ones that were sold over here in the United States through maybe Tamiya USA had white wheels, and the ones overseas had the pink wheels or were packaged with the pink wheels. But yeah, everything in here, and then here are the wheels that he attempted to dye, which aren't really bad. I mean, it's not that pink that comes with it, but I don't know, they're all right. Well, listen, I'll find a use for these. But yeah, this is everything in this kit right here. Now, I'm not going to do an unboxing because I'm going to do a standalone video when I build one of these where I unbox it and build it. So I'm just going to put this back like this and then open up the other one so I can show you the white wheels. Now, this one is new in box, like he was saying, never even, you know, taken out of the box or touched. So put that right over here. So you can see right in here. Here are the white front and rear wheels. Tires still super soft. I could smell the Tamiya rubber right through the plastic. All right, but yeah, everything is nicely laid out in here. So I don't want to take anything out right now because, like I said, I'll do an unboxing of this and then a build where we build the Shelf Queen. So I'll just get some close-ups for you. But yeah, that is awesome. We have a lot of Zahaks. We went from none to some 3. That's friggin' wild. So plans are gonna have a one built on the channel. It's gonna be a Shelf Queen. Another one that's gonna be a runner. And then we have this one right over here, which I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna figure that out. I know, I got a lot going on over here. So yeah, the Tamiya Zahhak makes its way onto my channel, like 3 of them. It's wild, just absolutely wild. All right, so expect to see a lot of Tamiya Zahhak content on this channel. Am I even saying that right? Zahhak? Zahhak. Zahhak? Zahhak? I don't know. Either way, it's a pretty dope 2-wheel drive buggy by Tamiya. All right, hope you enjoyed this video. It probably turned out to be a lengthy one, so thank you for sticking with me all the way through. I appreciate your support, and I will check you all in my next. Take care now.